The reason why opioids are important is because they are our best pain-killing drugs. We need them, and we need them to control the very bad pain that you see in cancer, in HIV disease, and many other chronic conditions. The problem with opioids is that people are so scared of them because they associate them with addiction, they associate them with crime and things like that.
Opium or morphine is part of our body. It is there chemically, even normally within our system. It's part of us. Like the rest of us, the rest of our body and mind, we could abuse it. It's both. It depends on how we use it.
Because the drugs that we use to treat pain are controlled substances, and because they're abused, the opportunity for pointing out their negative factors is become increasingly more frequent. And so this, term bad medicine. Well, does that mean insulin is bad because some people die when they take it? Yes.
I think it's more of a saint than a sinner by far.
Does that mean penicillin's bad because some people allergic to it will die from it? Yes.
I'm working in palliative care and pain management, so in my opinion, it's the saint.
Does that mean antidepressants are bad because some people die from an arrhythmia after they've taken it? Yes.
We now know, only recently, that dependence on drugs, especially addiction, psychological dependence, has a genetic background. Not everybody necessarily gets it. So understanding it more is necessary.
I feel it's a medicine like all the others, and we need to know, like with all other medicines, there are side effects, there are good effects and side effects, and you need to know to balance these things, and you need always to take that decision patient-based.
Very often we pain therapists try to promote opium by underplaying its potential for abuse. We need to be very open about it. We need to insist on the right controls. It can be abused, and that's the truth. But used properly with reasonable control, I don't mean unreasonable controls, with reasonable controls, can be very safely established.
In countries where appropriate measures have been taken to control illicit drugs, and careful examination has been made of the availability of drugs for medical treatment of pain, there isn't any evidence that it has an impact on the so-called war on illicit drugs. So the two can run in parallel, provided sensible things are done.
Almost any pharmacologic product that we use, even a baby aspirin, has a good side and a bad side. Baby aspirin can prevent heart attacks and strokes, and there's some evidence it can prevent colon cancer, but it can also cause a fatal gastrointestinal bleed from an ulcer. So we're always, as physicians, looking to use medicines to help people more than hurt them. And that requires some education. So we need to educate people about the side effects of medicines and the potential harms that any medicine can have. And opioids have those dual-edged sword. It can help and it can hurt. But on balance, especially for the kind of cancer pains that I'm treating, the balance is much more on that's helpful than it's hurtful.
It's a saint, no doubt. And if it's appropriately titrated, as I said, by knowledgeable prescribers, it's absolutely a saint. Probably, I don't know what's above a saint, but an archangel.